Hey everybody, it is Radley here with your energetic weather report for September 24th through September 30th. October is next week. Oh my God. So I am working once again with Angels and Auras Oracle cards, the deck I created with my spiritual BFF, Dougal Fraser, that comes out on Halloween. Ooh. So we have our three cards for the energetic weather report. Remember that these three cards are meant to be read together, not as representing any particular day of a given week, but literally as a whole of the energy. It's a sort of poignant message this week in a good way. We also have your personal archangel of the week. I have used the major arcana from Angel Tarot cards and Archangel Power Tarot cards because those cards all have archangels on them. And so there are four of those cards. And so it is an intuitive exercise for you to decide in your heart and mind which of these four cards, whether you are watching this on YouTube or listening to it via mindbodyspirit.fm podcast, which of these cards has the archangel that is in relationship to you. So do you feel called to card number one, to card number two, to card number three, or do you feel called to card number four? All right. I'll let you process that for a minute while we go to the energetic weather report for September 24th through the 30th. So our first card is Zadkiel Purple. This card talks about destiny and pride and consciousness and forgiveness. So this is a card that's really talking about all of these aspects of ourself that are of a higher nature, our consciousness and awareness of our surroundings, our ability for forgiveness, our connection to destiny and what it is that we're supposed to be creating. So we have all of these energies that are very much of a spiritual nature in the Zadkiel card. We also, though, have Shamuel in light green. Now, these cards in Angels and Auras Oracle cards are meant to be read upside right or inverted or reversed upside down. And there are words for the cards at the bottom that are written upside right and words that are written for upside down to help make it easier for you to read these cards from the shadow side perspective. And that's what we have today. In this card. So this card talks about anxiety, feeling burdened, feeling restless, and a sense of despair. So that's pretty intense. So here we are in this space where we're trying to be in connection to our higher self, but we are being burdened down by things that might be called lower self or ego. So how do we fix that? Well, we go to Archangel Uriel, the card of gold, that talks about passion, epiphany, being an entrepreneur, and feeling driven. So Archangel Uriel is this archangel that talks about getting an epiphany that helps us to emotionally heal, that allows for us to do a life transformation. So when you put these three things together, it's actually a pretty good story because we're talking about a desire to be in our space of the higher self at the same time that we are aware of the human trappings of the ego and all of the things that that can cause for creating the reality that we want to create. And yet here's Uriel saying, you know what, I got you covered. I can help you to be able to solve this. This is what I'm here for. And so we've got these two archangels, Zadkiel and Uriel, helping us to overcome the challenges that we are feeling as a human being. And so it's pretty hopeful because these two archangels in this reading are on either side of the stuff that's in the middle that's causing us grief. I think it's worth noting that that card in the middle, Shamuel light green, Shamuel is the archangel of personal peace. It's because it's inverted that we have all these challenges that are not about personal peace. But if you add Shamuel into this week's reading, then you definitely have three very powerful archangels helping us out. Now, speaking of archangels, we have our personal archangel of the week. And the first card is the star card that has Archangel Jophiel. Jophiel's name means the beauty of God, and she is the archangel of beautiful things, beautiful thoughts, staying positive. I like to say she's the archangel of faith. And so that's someone that can be very helpful for us in this week's reading. The next card we have is the sun with, again, Archangel Uriel. Here is his second time to appear in this week's reading. Uriel, again, the Archangel of Epiphany, emotional healing, and life transformation. Obviously, he's perfect for this. Next, we have the Justice card with Archangel Raguel. Raguel's name means the friend of God, and he is here to help us to meet people that can assist us. But also, as we had this whole conversation about forgiveness and anxiety at the same time, Archangel Raguel is known to bring peace to relationships that are in discord, bring harmony to those relationships. So if that's what's troubling you is a relationship that's out of balance, then Raguel can help. And finally, we have the High Priestess card with Archangel Haniel. Haniel is the Archangel of psychic and divine gifts. So where you might be in this space where you're developing those or using those gifts in order to create a situation where you can circumvent this mortal stuff that is getting in your way this week, then there you go, Archangel Haniel. So again, Angels and Auras is coming out soon. It is available for pre-order on all the normal business book sellers that are on the internet. It comes out October 31st. If you pre-purchase it, then you can go to aaoracle.com, where Dougal and I have set up all kinds of free bonuses for you guys to go and grab all of these free bonuses that are coming with the launch of this deck. So there you have it. That is the energetic weather report for September 24th through the 30th. Next time I see you, I don't know, I might need a pumpkin.